Hey everybody, Crypto Mentor 99. Hope you had a good evening, or you are having a good evening. April the 11th, 2018. And this next video, it's not about cryptos. It's not exactly off topic, but it's fascinating to me. So, you all know how they have video presentations and YouTube on TED Talks, right? So, there's a woman by the name of Susan Pinker, like Pinker, who's a developmental psychologist that was part of a study to determine, and I know in our American culture, we don't talk a lot about death and dying, so I'm not trying to make light of it, but it's kind of a, not a funny premise that they started with, but she reports on what reduces your chance of dying the most. I'll say it again. What factors reduce your chances of dying the most? And I'm going to put the video link below. It's only about 10 or 12 minutes. It's fascinating to me, but I'll just give you a few, okay? It's not what you probably think, okay? So what reduces your chances of dying the most? Well, my marital status. No, that does not play a big part in living like past 100. How about your diet? Would you think your diet? Not so much. Losing weight? Not so much. If you're a smoker compared to a non-smoker, not so much. The big factors, and again, I find this fascinating. I'm an extrovert, I'm a people person, I love to talk, can you tell? The two biggest factors that reduce your chances of dying. So if you do these two things, you could maybe, I'm not saying easily live past 100, but the first one, or in the number two position, is close relationships. Those older people that live over 100 or even past like 90 or whatever have a lot of close relationships that they're in contact with. So that it's not like they live alone or they live in a assisted living facility and no one visits them. It's the people that have close relationships that see the people in their family, that see their friends on a continual basis. And you know what the first one was? So that's reason number two. What reduces your chance of dying the most? Having and interacting with your family and close relationships. You know what the number one factor in reducing your chances of dying is what Susan calls social integration. And social integration is how you interact with the people that are not in your close relationship circle, but throughout your day. So that would be, do you engage in small talk or, any type of conversation with the guy at Starbucks or who makes you coffee every morning at 7:05 before you go on the train to go to work? Or if when you stop at the toll booth, used to live in Illinois, and they have the tollway, and how many times in a day do you just have, just a quick interaction with someone at the toll booth, or, not so much your boss, but the people that aren't in your sphere of influence that you engage with in conversation. That's the most determining factor in reducing your chances of dying, is to small talk with people. Hey, how you doing? The elevator guy if you live in an apartment. My daughter lives in an apartment. Remember how we babysit Tuesday afternoon? Well, she lives in an apartment and there's Mr. Bell. Mr. Bell is in the lobby, and every time we go there, we say hi to Mr. Bell and how you doing, Mr. Bell, and how's your two grandkids? And I know every Saturday he takes his grandsons out for breakfast. And so, you know what I mean? Just kind of stuff like that, or the policeman on the corner. I think you get the point. So social integration, the degree to which we interact with people that aren't in our, close social networks. And then number two is close relationships that we have and the degree to which that we interact with them on a daily basis. Who knew? Anyhow, Crypto Mentor 99 letting you know that I want to live to be 100 or more. See you later. Bye.